Summary of Hello Beautiful by Napolitano, written and narrated by Janky Mind. Introduction. Hello Beautiful unfolds a captivating narrative of love, family bonds, and the intricate tapestry of sisterhood. At its core is the journey of William Waters, who, amidst the backdrop of college life, encounters and marries the driven and pragmatic Julia Padovano. Julia, a pivotal figure in a close-knit Italian-American family of four sisters, initially presents a seemingly idyllic and fairy tale existence to William. However, the Padovano family soon confronts life's myriad challenges, drawing William into the depths of their shared experiences, filled with love, conflicts, and grief. Enter the enchanting world of the Padovano sisters: Julia, the assertive and ambitious eldest; Sylvie, the middle sister with dreams of passionate love reminiscent of 19th-century novels; and the artistic Cecilia and nurturing Emmeline, inseparable twins who divulge their hearts to each other. As William, a gentle college basketball player, becomes engaged to Julia, he becomes an integral part of their shared confidences. Yet, in the wake of Julia and William's union, the Padovano family faces the upheaval of an unplanned pregnancy and an unforeseen loss. The carefully laid plans of the sisters for their lives are swiftly disrupted. Since its debut, this narrative of wisdom and tenderness has enraptured readers, ascending the ranks of the New York Times bestseller list and earning the coveted Oprah's Book Club endorsement. If you're curious about why the world is falling in love with the Padovano sisters, look no further than this audiobook and immerse yourself in their compelling story. Chapter 1: Four Sisters, One Secret. William Waters can't recall ever being part of a happy family, although glimpses from photos and home movies suggest otherwise, lasting precisely 6 days. Born in 1960, 6 days later, his elder sister Caroline succumbed to fever at the age of 3. His parents, immersed in grief, grew distant and resentful towards William. He felt like an intruder on their sorrow. Accustomed to being overlooked, William, a high school basketball player, is thrilled when a coach notices his talent, a feeling of being truly seen by an adult for the first time. Winning a basketball scholarship to Northwestern University marks the end of one family and the dawn of another. Julia Padovano, a diligent and initially overly talkative classmate, sets her sights on William. She has a life plan: find a partner who is agreeable, cautious, and hardworking, everything her romantic, alcoholic father is not. William, lacking a clear future vision, is content with basketball until a teammate's ambition prompts him to consider a backup plan. Julia gives William her number, signaling they are going steady. Introduced to Julia's family, William encounters a complex dynamic. The Padovano sisters, Julia, headstrong; Sylvie, romantic; and twins Cecilia and Emmeline, are a close-knit unit. William's world shatters when a knee injury ends his basketball career. Julia steps in with a plan: graduate school and becoming a professor. They get engaged, and their plans take a turn when Cecilia reveals a pregnancy on William and Julia's wedding day. As the family faces unplanned events, tragedy strikes when Charlie Padovano, the father, collapses and dies. The Padovano girls, inspired by the March sisters of Little Women, navigate challenges and setbacks, forming a resilient bond. Chapter 2: A Family Comes Unstitched. Charlie's death unravels the Padovano family further. Rose blames Cecilia for Charlie's demise, deepening the divide between the sisters and their mother. Rose decides to move to Florida, leaving Chicago behind. Julia, following her life plan, becomes pregnant, but worries about William's ability to provide for the family amid academic struggles. Sylvie stays with the couple and reads William's unexpected book manuscript on basketball history. A romantic charge develops between Sylvie and William, leading Sylvie to move out. After the birth of Julia and William's daughter, Alice, William's struggles intensify. Julia is energized by motherhood, while William faces overwhelming memories of his traumatic past. Julia discovers William's neglect of work, leading to a confrontation where William decides to leave the marriage. Sylvie and Kent find William, who attempted suicide. Sylvie supports William during his hospitalization, pretending to be his wife as Julia refuses to visit. Emmeline confesses her own struggles, revealing she is a lesbian in love with a colleague. Julia takes a job in New York, taking Alice with her, while the three remaining sisters hold a Christmas Eve party, inviting William. Sylvie privately confesses her love to William, and they kiss, setting the stage for complex relationships and revelations in Hello Beautiful. The novel, narrated from multiple perspectives, unveils the characters' internal struggles and conflicting views, adding depth to the narrative. Chapter 3, Life Goes On, at a Distance. Sylvie and William, after confessing their feelings, dive headlong into a passionate and clandestine love affair. Sylvie compares their relationship to a house without walls, doors, or a roof, realizing that she never needed those confines. Despite their deep love, they keep their relationship a secret, even from Sylvie's sisters. Kent, now a doctor, convinces them to reveal their love, emphasizing the importance of living life fully. Cecilia and Emmeline initially doubt William's ability to make sound romantic choices, fearing it may drive Julia away. Emmeline travels to New York to break the news to Julia, who feels betrayed and decides to distance herself from her sisters. Julia takes a promotion that relocates her to New York permanently, communicating with her sisters through postcards but avoiding Sylvie. Life in Chicago continues. Emmeline, Josie, and Cecilia form a household. William trains as a sports physiotherapist, Sylvie and William marry, and they find happiness. However, William occasionally yearns for his daughter, Alice. Julia, now a single mother excelling in her career, informs Alice that her father died in a car accident, sparking fears of cars in Alice's childhood. As the years pass, Sylvie becomes a head librarian, William works for the Chicago Bulls, Cecilia thrives as a mural painter, and Emmeline and Josie foster babies. Alice, towering over 6 feet, goes to college in Boston. She adorns her wall with Cecilia's murals, celebrating strong women, including her family members. Chapter 4, An Ending of Sorts. Fast forward to 2008, Sylvie, aged 47, receives an inoperable brain tumor diagnosis with 6 months to live. When she shares the news with William, he knows she needs Julia. Despite Julia's success as an executive, she struggles to cope with Sylvie's unexpected news and claims to be too busy to return to Chicago. Alice, now a copy editor, works on a modern retelling of Little Women. Sylvie, facing mortality, turns to Walt Whitman, resisting finishing her childhood story's manuscript. Cecilia and Emmeline grieve Sylvie's diagnosis, reflecting on the rewritten narratives of their lives. William contemplates the people he has cut out of his life, recognizing parallels with his parents' actions after his sister's death. Seeking amends, he asks Cecilia to paint his deceased sister into a mural. Julia secretly visits Sylvie, acknowledging Sylvie as a better partner for William. Sylvie suggests it's not too late for Julia and Alice to have William in their lives. On her return to New York, Julia tells Alice that her father is alive. Sylvie passes away on the day Alice goes to Chicago to meet her father. The reunion takes place at Sylvie's funeral, and the story concludes with a poignant yet hopeful note. William realizes that reconnecting with Sylvie's distant family members keeps her memory alive. Julia entrusts Alice with Sylvie's completed manuscript, capturing the story of the Padovano sisters. The final scenes from William's perspective showcase his growth within the Padovano family. The troubled young man has evolved into a loving father, walking with Alice and learning to reach out instead of shutting her out. Looking back at the house, he sees the figures of the women who loved him, including Sylvie, whose love will guide him through grief. Summary. Hello Beautiful delves deep into the profound impact of narratives on our lives. The tales we weave, both individually and collectively, shape the course of our existence, influencing our decisions and perspectives. Whether these stories bring about positive transformations or present challenges, they hold immense power. Moreover, the novel beautifully explores the intricate and nuanced nature of sisterhood. The bonds between the Padovano sisters, though complex, endure through trials and tribulations. It highlights the resilience of familial connections, emphasizing that even amidst chaos and change, the ties that bind sisters together can withstand the test of time. Ultimately, Hello Beautiful emerges as a celebration of storytelling and a poignant exploration of the intricate threads that weave the fabric of sisterhood. This audiobook summary was brought to you by Janky Mind. We hope you enjoyed it.